And rolling up and down the fingers. I'll ask him. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. We're going to keep the ball in the palm of the hands, interlace the fingers and squeeze. And release. And squeeze. Release. And squeeze. And release. We go around the back. Switch. 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 Hinge at the waist. Go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. And put the ball on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot and press down 3 times. Bring the ball up to the knuckles, press on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess. And repeat, middle of the foot. Wiggle. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Yeah, reassess. And shake the tree. Three, two, one. Center. Twist the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathe. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out together in starlight. Center, same thing the other way. And come back to center and take some steps forward. And then elbow towards the opposite knee. Lap the opposite heel in the front. And behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk. Or march. Or jog. So we're going to do isometrics today. There's going to be one long isometric squat. But we won't be going up and down. If you want to do that, become in a hop. But whatever you do, be safe. And do what you're doing, of course. And we'll do some Tibetans after class. And I'm gonna go out and get myself a new Mac because this one keeps crashing. So if I lose you, I'll be right back. I just have to reboot. All right, gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Press. Interlaced fingers. Bring the hands up. Up on your toes if you can. Back down, bend back if you can. Back to center, drop one hand. Bend that way. Go the other way. Come on up and swim. Reverse, backstroke. Breaststroke. Come on down and shrug. And extend the arms and tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across, press in at or above the elbow. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. And form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. And release. And hold. And release. And hold. Release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring the elbows behind the head and rock them back and forth. And bring the arms down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come on to center, tuck in the chin, look one way and drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Come back to center, still tucked, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. Hey, come on back. And let's do a side run. Go the other way. And come on up and grab a stick. You'll put one leg out in front, stick behind it. Slide down the stick, raise the sole of the foot and wheel it. And then press the sole of the foot against the stick. Same thing with the other leg. Hamstrings. And cat. And it's a booyah stick day. We start with flip-flops. And then some big circles out. And back in. And then laterally. Go the other way. Bring the stick behind you in the crook of the elbows. And twist the twist. And if you can, bend back, otherwise keep twisting. Going bound back up, tucking the chin and peck like a pigeon. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist at the waist, keep the hips and head facing forward. Twist the body. And then bring the stick up overhead, below the waist. Back up overhead and behind you if you can, otherwise just up to the top of the head. And then stop at the shoulders and push out. Bring the stick to one side, hand at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other side. And then bring it to the front, hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. At the top, step back. Dig those toes into the ground, come back onto the fifth metatarsal, create a big arch and hold. And then rock in towards the first metatarsal and back to the fifth. Back and forth, keeping the toes pressed into the ground. Then we're gonna bring the stick to one side, come up on the toe of the other foot. You can stay here or move the foot around if you can. Lift the stick if you can. And move the stick if you can. I'm gonna go as far as feels right for you this morning. Three, two, one. Stick down on the foot, on the toes. Move it if you can. Move the stick up if you can. Move the stick if you can. Three, two, one. All right. If you can, grab a cloth or a strap or a belt or a band or something for later, or have it nearby you. And we're going to start with the neck presses, 2 fists underneath the jaw, tongue on the roof of the mouth for a step. And release. You might want to have a chair nearby for the low squat. You can hold on by being behind and hold on to the back of the chair or being on one side and holding on. You want to go as low as you can. You don't have to go as low as I'm going, but whatever feels comfortable for you. And let's hold for another 20. 18, 17, 16, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do the leg extensions. You can do them sitting in the chair, putting one ankle on top of the other, or being down on the ground on your back. Whichever works for you. One ankle on top of the other, you're going to press with the one foot and resist with the one on top of it. And then resist with the bottom foot as you come back the other way. And then reverse the position of the feet and repeat. All right, put the soles of both feet on the floor. We're going to do a bridge. Hands are by the side. Come on up. Squeeze the glutes. And hold for another 15, 14, 12. You can come down if you need to. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then turn around. You can put the forearms on the ground. You want your elbows sort of under your shoulders. You can do a plank from your knees or from your toes. And hold for another 15, 14, 12. Well, again, you can come down if you need to. 9, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to get up. And grab that strap or belt or towel or cloth or band or whatever you got. This together below the waist. And we're going to gradually work our way up by going back and forth pulling in both directions. Up to just about the top of the head. And then back down. And then go over to the left hip, reverse the position of your right hand on top, and pull up towards your right shoulder, resisting with your left hand. And then pull back down towards your left hip, resisting with your top hand. Same thing the other way. Reverse the position of the hands so that you're on the right hip pulling towards your left shoulder. And pull back down. All right, you can lose the belt strap or cloth. Hands together, prayer position, push together. Three, two, one. Hands on top of each other, grab the fingers, pull apart. Three, two, one, reverse and pull. And finally, bicep pop. And three, two, and one. All right, we are going to be doing our breathing. We're doing 4 short ones and 1 long one, Leonard Orr's natural high. If you need to, need to sit down for this one, if you feel yourself getting dizzy. But it's in through the nose, out through the mouth, 4 quick ones, 1 long one, 4 times. Total of 20 breaths. Here we go. And then rub those hands together comfortably. Warm that chibo. And center. 2 breaths. Open our hearts. Pausing on this inhale, exhaling, sending it out. Centering. Grass. And bring down chi from above. And scoop it up from below. And, no, still.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay, Barbara, good to see you.
Good to see
Take
you
care.
too.
Thank you,
See you
Tom.
soon.
All right, Nina. Take care. Bill,
Thank
Bye,
you,
Nina.
Tom.
welcome back. Ava,
Thank you.
that's great. You were there the whole time.
Tried to be.
Yeah,
Not another planet yet.
okay. All right, I'm gonna do some Tibetans. Looking out for cats. You can twist it the way, swing the arms, or spin. Take your time if you're doing this. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. And take 2 breaths. I will wait. Take your time. But when you do get done and take those 2 breaths, meet me on the floor. Be on our backs. In the regular J's. Legs are extended, hands are by the side. Head, neck, and shoulders come up as the legs come up and back down. You can modify this by putting the soles of the feet on the floor and raising the soles of the feet. You can also put your hands behind your back to protect your lower back, or behind your head to protect your neck if you need to. I'm going to do regular. We'll do up to 11. Here we go. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. Gonna get up on our knees. Hands are on the thighs or the glutes. You can rock back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, but if you can bend back, come forward. Up to 11. And 2 breaths. Come around, sit down. Again, you can modify by putting the soles of your feet on the floor, but you can extend your legs, hands are by the hips. You need to put them behind you. Either way, we're coming into tabletop. Inverted table. Again, 2 breaths. And turn around. Modified. Tabletop 2. Cobra. Over. Down dog to up dog. Up to 11. And when you're done, turn around. Cross your legs, sit up. And we're gonna rotate 6 times in one direction, 5 in the other, either sitting up or bending down. On the last round, we're gonna stretch out and do a round of box breathing. I'm gonna do it over the left knee and then over the right. I'm reversing here. And stretching out, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Same thing over the left knee. And then the right. On up. Reverse the position of leg. What was on top goes below. What was in front goes behind. We're gonna do 6 rotations starting in the opposite direction than we did the first time. Then 5, and another 3 rounds of box breathing. There we go. 1. Reversing. And stretching out. 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. Repeat over the right knee. And the left. Come on up. So, And I will see you tomorrow with a new computer I have. But no.